Today's video is not about fishing. Today is about making a lobster bisque here with my help of my assistants. Right here, she's gonna be doing this and show him what we got there for the lobster bisque. Okay, these two huge lobsters came from Bahamas yesterday. We can't freeze them because they're gonna lose flavor. So they're real nice, big, and we're gonna make a huge pot of lobster bisque. We're gonna show you how we get this done. So today's video is not about fishing, it's about cooking our catch, and we're gonna show you how to prepare lobster bisque. Let's get started. To start, my assistant here, she's gonna discombobulate. Is that what we're gonna call it? You're gonna take the heads out? All right, she's very strong. Check this out how she's gonna do this. Look at that. Well, you can do it.
Okay, so it's a big lobster.
There you go. There you go. That's a nice tail. Very good. Doesn't matter if you go to the left, to the right. Doesn't matter, right? All right. Nice. Look at that tail. All right. All right. So you want me to go outside and break the shells, or what are you want me to do to them?
Break them in a few pieces so they fit in the pot. So
Okay.
we can
So we can boil
them.
it. Okay. So I'm gonna go break them up.
Yes.
All right. You're gonna clean that, and I'm gonna go outside,
I'll clean this while you do that.
and I'm gonna beat these heads down. All right. I got a rubber mallet, and I put some saran wrap on it. I guess that's good enough. All right. That's a lot of meat in there. All done. Let's take it inside. All right. 2 smashed lobster heads are here. I'm gonna clean some garlics. All right, once you clean the garlic, you gotta smash it. All right, now we're gonna cut both lobsters. Yeah, the scissors is a lot better to cut the lobsters in the middle. And now we're gonna cut the other side. Look how easy it came out. Beautiful. Now we're gonna take the vein out. This is the vein right here. Goes all the way to the back. And don't throw the shells off because we're gonna use it in the lobster bisque.
We're gonna need 2 cups of white wine.
Now we're gonna cut an onion. And that's the fennel. And why you cut those pieces off?
You only want the bulb.
You only want the bulb on it.
And these little pieces, we're gonna use a little bit of this too later to give it some more flavor. But take out the middle. Okay, so here we have parsley. We have 2 leeks. This is a little bit of fennel. We have the celery, 3 stalks of celery, 2 carrots, and some thyme, with the onions and the garlic and the bulb of the fennel. So we're gonna chop all this up, and then that's gonna be all pureed into the bisque.
And this serving is based on 2 lobsters. Seafood stock?
Seafood stock or fish stock. I couldn't find fish stock, so I got seafood stock.
Okay, perfect.
It worked out last time, so.
How many of those?
If it's 1 lobster, 1 of these, and if it's 2 lobsters, 2 of these.
All right, and for the heads, something very important. Don't throw away the shells because that's gonna be on your flavor. But you do have to take out from the lobster head, you have to take out the lungs. They're right here. take out the lungs. You don't want that on your lobster bisque. So take all the lungs and clean the lobster a little bit. Don't take all the stuff out of the lobster. Like this yellow stuff, you take that out. Once you have the stock to a boil, then we're gonna put in the lobsters in it.
You're gonna cook them for 7 minutes.
And you take them out.
And they might not cook completely, but that's okay.
7 minutes. All right. We're gonna take up the lobsters after 7 minutes. And they are big lobsters.
Gonna let them cool a little bit, and then we're gonna chop them in little pieces.
All right. Now keep in mind the lobsters left a lot of flavor into the stock, so that's good. And now we're gonna put all the shells inside the stock. Gonna try to make it fit. Okay, she's gonna try to make it fit. And how long would you leave that for?
25 minutes.
All right, so we're gonna put the timer for 25 minutes.
You have to add peppercorn and garlic. Some parsley. Mix all that in there.
You want that to touch the water so I can get the flavor, right?
Mix it in a little bit.
You think I can make this in the boat?
Nope. I think you need a full kitchen for this.
Maybe like a yacht.
Yep.
Gotta get a bigger boat, guys. Now I'm going to cut the lobsters in little chunks, not too big. I'm going to cut it right in the middle. Okay, now that I cut all the lobsters, I'm going to put it in this plate. Look how much lobsters I got of 2 lobsters. Got a whole plate out of the lobsters. So that's going to go into the lobster bisque.
We're gonna take out the big shells. A little face.
That's the lobster meat, and this is all the waste.
Now we're gonna strain the lobster broth that we made with the shells.
Okay, out of your, I cut all that. Now we come here.
We're gonna put butter
To the same pot.
to the same pot. So now to the butter, we're gonna add all the vegetables.
Quite heavy.
It's heavy.
It's gonna feed a bunch of people. See, people, we're feeding the community with our lobster catch.
Mix it and let it sit there for a little bit until the vegetables are soft.
By the way, people, this is amateurs doing this. This is
Yes,
not.
I'm sure there's a better way and better.
We're not
way.
professionals, but we're gonna show you the amateur way how to do it, and it tastes great because this is the second time that she does this kind of bisque. The first time, I fell in love with it. It's delicious. 10 minutes. And nothing goes to waste. There's a lot of meat here in the little legs. Look at this. Look at that. Look at all that meat. So you don't throw that away. You eat that. Really good.
Tastes really good too.
Look.
Like little crab legs.
Like little crab legs. And there's so many legs that you're gonna be full just with this. Look at that.
I don't like.
It's a lot of legs. Look at that. Delicious. Let me give one to the camera girl. How's that? Really good.
A lot of flavor.
So we don't do any waste, and we try to eat it all. Look at that. All right, no waste, zero waste.
So now we're gonna add some flour, a little bit of flour.
What does the flour do?
It's gonna help thick it a little bit.
So lobster bisque is very healthy because it has all these vegetables. You're eating your vegetables, right?
Yep.
That
So
means
now you can, we don't have cognac or brandy, so we're gonna add wine. But if you have, you can add the wine and then you can add a little bit of cognac or brandy to give it a little bit of flavor, but we don't have any. We're gonna stick with the wine.
all we have here is
We're gonna stick with the wine.
stick with the wine because all we have at home is Jamaican rum here. We don't carry anything else.
We have rum. No,
Just
I don't
rum.
wanna put rum in it. You let it sit a little bit there for about a few minutes until the wine evaporates.
All right, till the wine evaporates, all right? Put it back on. You leave it on cover. You don't put a lid on it. Now we're gonna put the stock in. All right, the stock is in. We're gonna put a can of diced tomatoes. Really important. The tomatoes are really important. That's what makes a lobster bisque. This is gonna be the second can. That's what gives it a good taste. It's getting color already. Let it boil. You're gonna put the top on?
Yep.
Boil for 10 minutes.
And then we're gonna puree.
We're gonna puree it. Okay.
Yes.
Did you like that too?
Oh yeah.
You think you want to recommend it to some of the viewers if it's good?
Yes, of course. Bought it just for this.
But it just for this?
Last time I had to make it in the bullet, so I had to put a little bit and blend it in the bullet, another little bit, blend it in the bullet, and it took me a long time. So I figured I'll buy this. That way I can blend it all in the pot and it will be faster.
And you did it in less than 3 minutes?
So if you don't have this, you can do it in the magic bullet or anything like that, but you have to put a little bit at a time and blend it until you have everything blended.
Okay, so we'll put the link in the description below, see if anybody needs something to this, to do their lobster bisque. Makes your life easier.
So now I turn it off, and now I add the lobster.
Okay, so you're gonna shut it off, and you turn, and you put your lobster in.
The lobster pieces in there.
And remember, the lobster's already cooked, so the boiling stops right now with the lobsters in here. That's a lot of lobster for a lobster bisque. Perfect.
This is a big pot. So that way you have little pieces of lobster in your bite, in every bite.
How long you let it sit there for?
It's done, so you can let it sit for a little bit until it's a little cool, so the flavor gets into the pieces of lobster.
Okay, so just let it cool.
Like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
All right, and then you can
What?
serve it.
Then you can serve it.
All right, beautiful. I'll see you in 10 more minutes. All right, so this is the finished product. Let's see how it tastes. That is amazing. Great flavor. A lot of taste of lobster in the bowl. Well, that's it. This is the Lobster Bisque. I hope you can make the same recipe one day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. There she goes. No, you put the finger too forward.
Where is it? I don't see me.
And if you like this video, please... No, lo echaste muy para adentro.
Aquí.
Ajá, ahí. And if you like... Espérate. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Navigate safe.
You have stuff in it.
What are you stuffing in your mouth?
Without the I can stop.